Hi guys, hope you are well. This is Jared O'Neill here, Woolcastle Paint and Decorating. Still here, still in this bedroom. There has been a wee bit of work involved in it, all the wallpaper had to come off, the walls had to be sanded, filled, lined for painting, so we'll have a nice smooth finish. All this furniture here, it was like an oak furniture, so it all had to be all degreased, and 2 coats of primer and then 2 to 3 finish coats. If I just turn the wee camera around here, you can see the big doors here. There's a couple of doors here, there's 4, one in front of each other. They're off, I've screwed them off, so 2 coats of primer on those. And bring it back around, you can see all the wee units are, where all the doors are and stuff like that. And all the wee drawers here, so these are all ready for a second coat of primer. So what happens is basically whenever you prime, whenever you give them a wee light sand, get your wee sand pad, give them a wee light sand, and then put 2 coats of finish satin on, and it really is a good finish, honestly. But I do the hand painted kitchens as well, as you know, and it's the same as the furniture. You take your time, use good brushes, use good materials. It's all colour trend I use. The primer here is, with a keep showing it, it's the Prime 2 epoxy, good stuff, and you have to put 2 coats on, So I'll bring it over to this wee drawer over here. I'll just set the 2 wee drawers over here, and I'll work away at these 3 wee drawers here. And like you see, before I go home, it's getting that time of the day. So, these drawers here, I will take these all out at some point, This is the second coat of primer on. Now, see the wee edge? I always hit the wee edge in with it over here. Just down in there like so. And there. And then whenever you get that done, whenever you get these done, basically, it's only a matter of, so as I say, this is the second coat, and it has been sanded down and stuff like that there. The RI for the final coat. There we go. I hope you can see what I'm doing there. So, again, I always say, do your wee edges, your wee edge set first there, and just lay it off nice and light, so you don't have any heavy brush marks. No need for your wee roller really for doing these. Well, I don't think there is anyway, I'm using a 2-inch putty here, and just lay it off nice and straight like so. And as I say, just make sure there's no heavy brush marks or anything like that there, Because these wee drawers, whenever they're painted, I have to say now, they are a nice job. They don't look that much. See, whenever you have the primer on them, honestly, they really don't look that much. But whenever the primer's on, the primer does make them, it's one that does it's the one that does the job, it's the one that sticks to the surface, it's the one that you put your finished paint over. So, you have to put it on as best as you can, just bring it down there like so. And bring that one down there like so. And there you go, you can see the difference already, with the drawer there, I'll just put it right there, you see. So that's your top one done there. And again, like I said, where's your wee roller? This wee edge here, and as I just hit it in with your wee roller like that. Make sure it's all hit in. Don't miss anything, just double check it, make sure it's all done. There we go, and that wee bit underneath there. And as I say to you again, you know, whenever I get 2 coats of primer on it, I will take the drawers out, get the backs finished, get them primed, put the finish coat on, and then I'll pop them back in again and put 2 coats of finish on. So it's again, same thing, same wee procedure, as you can see. Again, you know, you really can't tell the difference between 1 coat of primer and 2 coats of primer, you know. You think when it goes on there, you know, honestly, see when the first coat goes on, it really does stick to the surface, but the second one does make a big difference. So, very, very important to, you know, put the second coat on. You know, and I think that's the difference again, you know. You know, if I'm out there and I price a job to do, say, a hand painted kitchen, and somebody, I'll just say for talk's sake, it's £2,000, and somebody says, well, I got a price for £1,000, you know, well, I'd say, well, let them do it then, you know, because obviously they're not doing the same job as me, you know, obviously they're not putting maybe 2 to 3 coats of primer on, maybe 2 to 3 finish coats, they're degreasing it all, sanding it all, cleaning it all, using proper brushes, using proper paint, so that, no, there is a big difference, you know. That's why, you know, I say it again, that's why I like to come onto YouTube and let people know there's still decent painters out there. And I hope you think I am one of them, you know, because I do try my best. And if I can help you in any way, I will do my very, very best. And that's the truth, I really will. Just lay that off there, like so. Lay that off there, and there we go. And again, just double check the area, you know. As I say, you know, these wee pretty brushes are, they do give a nice fine brush finish, you know. But again, just check and make sure there's no wee runners or anything like that there. So there you go. I think I'll last one out here. So I just wanted to see if you can notice the difference, you know, as you can see, you can tell the difference, you know, and they do look really nice, you know. Now see when these get another 2, the fronts anyway, I give 3 coats of finish, the backs 2, you know what I mean, but Danny the front I give 3 coats of the finish colour, the finish satin, honestly, and they are beautiful. Put your new handles back on, and it's like a new piece of furniture. So there we go, get your wee roller, hit your wee edge in there, as you can see. Okay, I'm just going to do this one here and leave it at that, because I've been here from 8 o'clock this morning, I've been hanging line in paper, you know, and I've been doing a lot of priming as well. I am getting to that point of the day where I'm tired and I'm hungry, and I just thought I'll do a wee short video here on these wee drawers here, and let you have a wee quick look. So there you go, hit those wee edges in there like so, make sure they're all hit in, as you can see. I'll probably show you these, see there's 2 sets here, and so see tomorrow it'll be all painting for me. I'll have everything all second primed, and I will be into the finish paint, which to be honest, I really am looking forward to putting it on. I think, you know, whenever you get the finished paint on, it really does make it all worthwhile, you know. There we go. And the thing about this primer too, I think it's when you put it on, you know, I'm putting a second coat on now. There'll be a few areas tomorrow I'll be putting on a second coat. These doors here now, I'll put the finish satin and the backs of these doors tomorrow. But this primer, I think it's only a couple of hours and you can recoat it again. So it is a good job, you know. So there you go. Take your time, lay it off, just check for any wee blemishes, any wee runners or anything like that there. And there we go. No problem at all. We'll see tomorrow. There'll be big runners everywhere and you'll be talking about me. But no, I think that's it all done. That's it all finished there. And I'll just set that in there like so. So as you can see, you know, those three drawers there, you know, you can't see, you know, a nice solid finish on them. You know, and I guarantee you tomorrow, when I sand them down, that primer will not move. You know, getting it ready for the finish, paint. So I'll just start it for a second. And as you can see, I've got the top layer done here. This is all done here. And move over here. This whole area here, this is all done as well, you know. So, but if I just pop it back down again, you know, I don't know if you can see, you know, you have two sets of drawers, right, you know. So there's one set only had one primer, and there's one set that has two. Me standing here, I can notice a big difference, you know. You probably can't notice a difference, but anyway. And these wee drawers, by the way, so whenever it comes to doing the backs here, you know, they just pop out. I will do the backs. I will not put a finish coat on I'll not put a finish coat on the front of these here until I have the backs finished. When the backs are finished, I'll pop them back in and then do the fronts, you know. So there is a wee procedure, you know. I suppose everybody that does things their own way. I've been doing it that long. You know, I know exactly what way I'm doing this job. I mean, I've the walls to paint yet, I've the seam to get another coat, I've the door frame skirting boards to do, I've all this wood to do, you know, and you know, so well, I've got a wee procedure. So anyway, thanks again. I'm going to go home and have my dinner, have a bath, and maybe have an early night. But thanks for watching anyway. All the best. Bye now.